Alrighty, gang, just another quick self-help. Alright, when you first get out and you don't have a license and you need to get to a place, like right now, as you all know, I had this big ant problem. So yesterday I found them in the dog food. So I just opened the lid of the dog food and poisoned it all. And I don't want to kill my dog, so I've had to get to Coles. So if you're going to drive, I'm going to tell you this now. There's a couple of things. One, don't speed. Two, drive a registered car. Three, use bloody Waze. If you don't have Waze on, you're an idiot. Like, I'll tell you a story. I was driving back from Taree one time. I was not in the right way. There was a full breatho, and the bay was full, but they were pulling me over. In between my head and my heart, I was like, do I run? Do I pull over? Do I run? I started to run, but then I just pulled over and said, I'll cop it. But when they asked me for my name, I just gave them my brother's name. They asked me for my date of birth, past addresses. I gave them all to them, and I was able to get away. I didn't even get drug swabbed. I would have been doomed then. But if you've got to do those things, don't be dumb like me. Secondly, when you get out of incarceration, you have to keep clean. Sometimes bringing a deodorant stick, a bit of shaving cream back is not bad. Make sure you go to Coles. Make sure you're clean. Get yourself some deodorant, because then you can go to job interviews and you feel fresh. Usually, if you go out and spend all your money on gear, you're going to be smelling really bad for the next week. Really gross, you can't keep your hygiene up, and you'll instantly be picked by parole. So don't go doing that to yourself. Just keep clean. And that's why I'm trying to let you guys know that it's easily spotted by everybody else. Everybody else knows. And I don't know what's happened nowadays, but you used to be able to spot an Unky J rolling down the road on like mountain bikes that were way too expensive for them, wearing branded clothes that you'd never be able to buy on a Centrelink budget. So just make sure you play your part. Like this is Polo from Lowe's. I wore this to 2 job interviews, and I got them both. I got fired from the first job pretty quickly. Like it wasn't a good fit. If you get out of incarceration, don't get a cafe job. Like it sucks, dude. Don't try and go straight into that. It's too much pressure. Don't. You'll clash with everyone. They're all kids now. Don't do it. But if you can get out and find yourself something where you can stay locked into yourself, like work on your own if you know you're automated, or go to a place where your skills are highlighted so you feel talented, go back to your old trade if you have to. Do anything like that, just try it, and just try to make sure that you can not play keep up with the Joneses by buying expensive electric bikes like your junkie mates have that they probably stole off some poor kid who's just got it for Christmas, or like someone who's robbing their mother's purse for a bit of gear money. Like, don't be hanging around that. You want to go someplace where someone who's going to legitimately pay you. Then you can go and spend it on drugs if you need to, if that's what you need to do. But make sure you taper off, go to the clinic or something. Go get the injection done. Sort that out, you got to get that done. But these things are the things that are going to get you picked as soon as you go into parole. But if you need to drive, just be sensible. Drive a registered car. Don't speed. Use Waze. Don't go out of bounds. 2, hygiene is key when you get out. Just keep your hygiene up. Nobody wants to be around you if you're gross. Nobody wants to help a gross person out. People are happy to help a person if they're clean and they're struggling, but they're not happy to help a dirty person out if they're struggling. Because, one, if you still got a bit of self-care, you can manage to find a person who'll give you a shower. If you can't, you find a beach, or you go to a location, use your gym, steal someone's gym membership and use it. I don't know. You got to do something. If you have love, utilize love and don't betray them. But if you clash a bit, you might have to pull it in. I clash all the time with my family, but sometimes you got to pull it in. Sometimes you clash, and if they're going to forgive you, they forgive you. But you've got to make sure that you keep forgiving them. The other thing is, if you've got friends, don't overuse it and don't start abusing it, like starting using drugs there and doing dumb shit like that. You don't need to do that. Alright, I'm going to make another video later, but this is just a quick update to say to you, keep clean. This is what I've had to do to make sure at least I could land a job. Yeah, there was lapses and relapses. Don't worry about that. We'll get into that when they pop into my head. But yeah, I don't want to poison my dog, so I've got to go buy some food. I'm being clever when I drive. My license should come back soon. I don't want to get done for anything, so I'm gonna get off this video, and yeah, maybe later I'll show you a quick breakdown of what you should do with your first paycheck. There are places you can go to that are very, very cheap, or if there's share accommodations or anything like that. But do your part, pitch in more than what your worth is, and you'll be able to stay anywhere. Or people ask you to stay there. I've been bounced around so many properties. Like, I got this dog. It was that giant dog. I thought it was going to be 1/3 that size. We went to Cairns and we got bounced all the way around. That dog just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We had to go from being city to country to deep rainforest, jungle, mountain people. Oh man, there were bugs the size of tennis balls. There were moths the size of birds. There were snakes the size of vines that Tarzan would swing on. Bloody hell, there's blue emus with horns on their head, and they bloody fight you. They'll take your potatoes. Man, I'm telling you, when the clouds look low, you can stand in the clouds and you can feel the electricity. I've watched the dams overflow, and it's just poured into areas, and crocodiles have just swum around the roads. Like, it was different. It was not normal. Like, my dog broke out one day, got lost in the rainforest, and we found her in someone's chicken coop. She's a picking dog. She was hanging out with just a bunch of little chickens, and she was sobbing in there. We had to rescue it from there. Oh man. Anyway, enough of that. Yeah, just some quick help points. So get back to it, guys. Stay clean. Get a job. Don't get caught. Don't let parole catch ya. Yeah. And when I'm telling you keep clean, look, I've done some stuff. Like, I've done some real dirty behaviour. Like, I've gone to labouring jobs and just wanted to go get back on the whistle before, and there were hot chicks about, and I was just laying on the floor, leaving dirt stains on me, smelling like 3 days of work, just rolling pipes, burning holes in their carpet. Yeah, that's disgusting. Do not be like that, and don't be the ferret that goes looking through carpets and shit. Like, it's just not a good look. Nobody wants to be around that. Just make sure you stay clean. Have some decency, respect yourself, love yourself, get deodorant, toothbrush, make sure you get like a set of cheap clippers from Coles just so you can cut your own hair if you have to. Just budget wise, budget smart, but make sure you can appear to be part of the crowd. You might not feel like you're in the crowd, but as long as you look the part. Kmart provides really good clothes, so does Target, really cheap Anko clothes, but you can make yourself look real good, like, trust me, it doesn't need to be the label. It's just you gotta make sure you feel good, and if you can rep yourself in the mirror, don't worry about it. Just a nice pair of jeans, a polo shirt, belt, anklets, just make sure you color block a little bit. Sounds a bit gay, but make sure you do it, because people respect people that look good, you feel good, and also you can go in there with a bit of confidence, just knowing that they're not going to know that you've anything to do with your past. You can just guarantee that these people will look at you and just think you're just every run-of-the-mill average Joe. You don't play off that you're something else. Don't act hard when you don't need to. Don't start going in there smelling like White Ox, because it's there's only one subgenre of person that smells like White Ox. And just try and don't say bras, cars, eshays, lads, this, that, raka, all that bullshit. Just don't try and let that slip while you're at a job interview, because you just look tacky. What other tips? Oh, your references. Make sure, if you need to have bodgy references, you have a plan for them. Make sure that they know what to say. They're not stumbling over their words, and there's gonna be straight shooters. Make sure, even if you have to write them a script, just make sure it's believable. You just want to land a job. Make sure it's nothing that's going to be put into a professional file, like you've been caught lying on a government job and you're trying to hide your criminal record, because that's just not going to work. Or like for me, I can't go and work in a chemist because I was a chemist of forms to the community. A negative chemist. It was not good. And also, traveling. You can travel, bro. You can go all around Australia if you're in Australia. There's great places to see. Don't ever think you're stuck. There's cruises you can go on. But you can always work out a license. I don't even know what to do yet, but this year I'll figure out travel and I'll show you what to do, criminal record, how to travel. That'll be another video in the future. I'll show you how to operate it, where a clinic, how to do your local clinic. Yeah, I'll show you some more videos, but this is how to keep clean, and make sure you keep the area that you're in clean. Keep it clean, make your bed, brush your teeth, do all the normal, be normal, or pretend to be. You know what it is. Alright, love you guys. This is the journey. Gotta get some dog food, because, yeah, I don't want my dog to die, and, I also know that if it starts getting closer to Friday and I've got too much money on my account and I haven't done the essentials, there's a chance I could buy beers, and I don't want to not have dog food. So, oh, okay, another thing, make sure you get the essentials bought, and make sure you've got food that lasts a while. It doesn't have to be amazing food. Don't go eating out. It's very cheap to eat. You know what? I'll do a couple of cooking videos, and I'll show you some real cheap eats, real delicious. I'll show you how to purchase it in Coles and everything. Alright, guys. Alright. Stay safe, stay out, stay clean. The professional cleaner, I'll be there, and I'll show you my business journey. Yeah, you'll love it.